Set for a start and away we go. Clean start from the inside. Longmore, a nice jump. De Bono went with him, coming across there behind them, Tony Gardner. And Max Gagan as well. They make it to the first corner, headlights ablaze. Oh, trouble at one. There's the number 6. That's Timmy Colombrita having a big spin. A big slip and slide if you don't mind, and a big send as they get to turn 2. So, with the exception of Colombrita, the rest of the field have managed to scramble their way through the first corner. Everybody hoping for a clean run, and now they'll sort themselves out through the first of these flying laps around the 3.905 kilometre Gardner GP circuit. Round the outside, it's hard to know which racing line here, the inside or the outside in these wet weather conditions, is going to best suit these XLs, Will Hagen.
You take what's available.
Exactly.
What somebody else has left. Fierce and close. Wonderful stuff. 3 wide, no problem in these economy type vehicles that are a minimum of 20 plus years old. Some of them dating back as early as 1985 when the production of these cars started. Good heavy braking down hard on the nose there in the leading car.
So that was Longmore, of course, and this fight for second. Have a look at this at the moment, if you don't mind. So the elbows are out. Max Gagan and Dylan De Bono, and it's Gagan up to second. So, of course, qualified inside the top 5 and hasn't wasted any time pushing his way forward in this opening lap. Uh-oh. There's a crunched up front end.
Several cars involved, 32 and 56.
As they come towards the main straight, there may be a bit of debris on the circuit there up around Corporate Hill. We'll wait and see. Gagan being hotly pursued by De Bono at the moment. Gardner, of course, one of the fast cars in qualifying 1 for the XLs. Of course, so big the field that they split the session into 2. He sits there 4th at the moment, and just look at the sea of headlights as they come down towards turn 1. Longmore, Gagan, De Bono, Gardner, Bywater and Benny Barguana up there in 6th place now. Whoa, at turn 1. That was 68, Monique Skabiris having a big slide.
Good view here of this tight corner at the top of the very late apex on it as you get to the top of that hill. And then you come round and turn right and go over the tunnel that brings competitors and officials into the paddock area here. Then down from there, over that hill, over the tunnel, turn right then to go up towards Corporate Hill at the left-hander. Great variety in corners here. The size of them, the steepness of them. Then round the side of Corporate Hill, all put in because of a landowner who was the last to sell and who didn't want to sell when they were buying all the land necessary to make this racing circuit.
So there's car 18 in Lewis Bahaja at the moment, sitting there in position number... He's actually up in the top 6 at the moment, Bahaja. He started there in 14.
And that's the hidden part of, with a car stopped, they're hidden, and right near the apex too, a hidden part of the circuit to the general public. No spectators there, and you can't see it because of the hill from the grandstands in the paddock area.
Bahaja's had a terrific run so far. Will started 14th, runs 6th at the moment, closely following Gardner and Barguana here. So we've got a 3-way scrap for 4th, but we have got that parked car at Corporate Hill race control monitoring that situation closely at the moment. Now the safety car is deployed, right on cue. So the race will be neutralised, and we've got Longmore, Gagan, De Bono, Gardner, Barguana the top 5. Bahaja in 6th, and that has been a tremendous run in the opening 2 laps from Louis Bahaja. So just to give you a clearer understanding of who's been involved in incidents around the back there, car number 23 is Gavin Faulkner. That's wretched luck for him because the the reality of the situation is that Faulkner had a car written off in round 2 of the Queensland Series up at Morgan Park. Now has run into trouble here at SMP on that second lap and is limping his car back to pit lane. We've got that other car stranded up there at turn 7. But Longmore leads, well, the safety car leads the field. I spoke to the safety car driver, Alan Grix, this morning. He said, I've already won one race today. When he led the Alpha field across the line earlier on, he said, I'm hoping I win a few more, but they don't let me do a post-race celebration.
They had a race at Surfers Paradise which they had to stop early because the safety car was running out of fuel.
Yes.
And it's a true story. This is the equal biggest field that we've got here, and it is the cheapest field.
Yes.
These Hyundai XLs, old models that they are, designed from 1985 till 2000, and on sale over that period, in the building and the evolution of the Hyundai Motor Company, now even brought up to the race appearance and standard that they have here, which is outstanding. They look terrific, they work really well. But the safety car bringing the field back into shape, into line. Everybody must maintain position. And look at the number of cars with that car right on the apex of the thing. Get it out of gear, get the brake off, and push it down the hill till it runs up against a fence.
Can I be the bearer of bad news? Race control in my ear saying checkered flag this time by. This race will not resume. They will wave it early. The checkered flag this time by. So Will Longmore, Max Gagan, Dylan and Bono will be the top 3 here. 4th will be Tony Gardner, then Bargwana, Bahaja, Bywater, Bircher, Mawad and Woodward. The top 10 here in race 1 of this latest round of Series X3 for 2022. Disappointing anticlimactic conclusion here at Sydney Motorsport Park.
So, with how many laps done?
That's only 3.
3 laps coming up now, 1 under safety car, so that's 2 right. Racing laps.
Yep. So that makes Louis Bahaja's performance all the more impressive, doesn't it, from 14th to 6th?
That's perhaps why they didn't bring the safety car out until the 3rd lap. They could declare it then.
Well, that's a fair point too.